same amount of busy.
I can't imagine someone better to go into the backcountry with than Beau Baty. Beau owns and operates Wilderness Ridge Trail Llamas, a company that facilitates numerous backcountry trips with pack llamas in the summer, in addition to renting out llamas to hunters in the fall.
There's a lot of elk. It's too many elk.
Yeah, honestly.
Elk there, elk there. Well, we found 3 groups of elk. We literally walked 150 yards from the truck. You find elk right where you find them. You saw him?
I didn't see that bull. Did you see him at all? Because that's a nice 6-pointer.
Like a big 6.
Dude, they're still on me. I don't know, not even 400 yards from the trailhead.
Yeah. Let's go around the corner and see what's up. I'll just hunt them slow, hunt slow. That's a really nice bull. Wow. Oh, right here.
Is it the same bull?
No.
No?
No.
You're serious?
Did you see him?
I saw this bull. I didn't see the first one.
The bull that came out, those cows that came out, those must have been the same elk. And this is a new herd right here that's right below us. This one's 315, 320.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I've ever met anyone who has spent more days in the backcountry than Beau. He has a positive attitude the whole time, he's an extremely skilled hunter, and just an all-around good dude.
It's time to find an elk. We got camp set up, took a quick power nap. Llamas are all situated, and the wind's blowing pretty good, but we're up on the ridge here. It's a big long ridge, and so Marcus thinks he can call one in tonight. So we're gonna kind of glass and hopefully hear some bugles, call stuff in, and kind of go from there.
Also along filming this hunt is my cousin Corey, who is probably a close rival to Beau for days spent in the backcountry. Between days spent pack rafting through South America, being a hotshot wildland firefighter in Alaska, and doing crazy long backpacking trips, Corey has seen a lot. I myself probably spend around 150 days a year hiking around in the outside, and I feel completely inadequate compared to these two.
I mean, our wind's it seems like it's kind of blowing up and then it's kind of blowing this way.
Yeah.
If we go too far that way and there's elk there, that won't be a good thing.
Yeah. Do you want to set up like a little patch or?
Yeah, for like 20 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Windy. We're gonna go try another spot. You think he's coming off the mountain? I think he's like right there. I think he's pretty close.
Let's get in there a little ways.
Well, Marcus was calling while we were hiking up to the top and heard a bunch of rocks roll down. And right after he bugled, so we thought for sure something was getting spicy. And we made a little calling stand and nothing came in, so just wanted to keep climbing to the top and figure out what's happening in this countryside, do a little bit of glassing.
That evening, we began to learn that the epicenter of where most of the elk seemed to be was the furthest location from any of the access points. Most of them were up high, in places that were extremely difficult to get to. But at least we started to piece together what it was going to take to be successful on this hunt. Unfortunately, as the evening progressed, I began to feel more and more congested. My breathing became labored, and it was very difficult to hike. The next morning, I could barely talk and felt absolutely horrible. I ended up becoming extremely sick. But what made me feel even more horrible was not going along to help out with the hunt.
It's just me and Corey today. Marcus is way underneath the weather.
I'm doing fine.
He's in bad shape.
As much as it hurt, I stayed back in camp.
Well, we're pretty sure we got a bull down in the bottom. I'm not 100% sure it's not a person. Pretty sure it's a bull though. And we're right at the time in the day where the wind's going to start switching. We've been sitting here glassing the morning through and found elk a long ways away, and the sun came up and it blew in a bunch of smoke, so it's just super smoky, can't see very far. We're going to drop off this mountain and pay attention to our wind and get as close as we can to this guy. And once we kind of decide where he's at or we see him, we're going to make a game plan, which is we're either going to call him out or sneak in at him. And I think he doesn't have a lot of cows. Sneaking in on him is what we're going to, that's our call. That's my gut feeling, so. Just waiting out this elk. We got down to the bottom of the canyon, and we're kind of at the point where we got to decide which one of 3 directions we want to go. He hasn't made a peep in about an hour and a half, so just playing it safe. He's about the only elk that we have to hunt that we know of, so try not to mess it up.
Eventually, I could not take it anymore. I did camp chores for as long as I could, and then I had to head out to see if I could find Beau and Corey.
It's 3:30. Those guys have been out all day, so I got bored enough around camp trying to rest up, but I'm gonna go out and glass, see if I can find anything.
He's coming, dude. Okay. Was it a good hit? Let's go check the blood real quick.
Well, nothing came in, but I can hear at least 5 different bulls bugling right now, which is pretty awesome. I'm really curious to see what Beau and Corey got into today, because just this evening there's a lot of rut activity, so it's pretty cool.
Dude, that felt like a good hit. It sounded good. Okay, standing right here. Oh. It was a pass-through for sure, but it looks fleshy. It's not the lung blood that we wanted. It might have been high. It's hard to say what happened, but I felt really confident about the shot. I still have a good feeling. I have a good feeling that he's dead. But I still feel really good about it. And tomorrow we're gonna come back and try to find him. Definitely don't want to push him tonight. We only have half hour of daylight left. I was sitting right next to that tree when I shot him. Oh, geez, right by that sagebrush right there. I have a good idea now looking at where he went in.
Which I feel like if you just slice them here or slice them on the top, but
I wasn't high.
you don't think, yeah.
No. In my heart of hearts, I feel like if I would have just waited one more second and raised the pin a little higher. But I mean, I knew he was shy at 50. I don't know. I felt good about the shot. It just was low, I guess.
We looked and looked and looked. None of us ever found a single drop of blood. We started gritting, we all split up, just looking for any sign.
Like, to me, let's just like go exhaust everything within 200-300 yards of the shot, and if we don't find any blood or the elk, then I think it's a brisket shot.
This path seems nice. Wherever you are, elk, I am sorry.
All of the indicators to me were pointing towards a non-fatal hit. I know Beau felt horrible, but I would not have faulted him for one bit if he wanted to keep hunting.
And see how that track right there? It all bunches up in front of his foot. And so he's going downhill, going fast, and then both feet, the front foot lands and then moves, and that back foot goes right where that front foot was. Creating a big track mark, which you only, sometimes when they're going down this hard, you only see pairs, and you're like, well, elk have 4 legs, not 2 legs. Why are they doing that? All right. I want to switch gears here if it's okay with you guys.
What's that?
Let's go chase those elk.
You want to
No.
You can view those tracks.
Absolutely. See how he took the moisture out and then the frost came in on him? All the other tracks that we've seen haven't done that because they're more than a day old. So these are his tracks, no doubt, in my mind.
If this was his track, I followed it for 60, 70 yards.
Yeah.
Cross logs, nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, missed that.
I think there's a very high probability of that bull being completely fine. But Beau notched his tag anyway. He said unless he knew for sure that the bull was okay, his hunt was over. We had heard a lot of bugling that morning, so as midday approached, we switched it up to me being the hunter and moved in.
Do you want to go? You think all the way back up and all the way around? Just listen. I think it's just facing a different direction.
Those elk knew the deal. We couldn't get him fired up, and we couldn't get into a good enough position to have him come into calls.
Well, I'd say that one's probably done for the day. He's led us in enough crazy bull chases. I don't know. But there was the next drainage over is where I heard 3 of those bugles last night.
Yeah,
And there was one this morning.
That evening turned into mostly a recon mission. We glassed up several groups of elk, and we were feeling pretty confident for the morning hunt.
That's a really nice bull.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be an elk hunt without having lots of challenges. And when we woke up the next morning, now Beau had caught the same sickness that I had, which made me feel like a real a-hole. Sorry, Beau.
Corey and I are gonna go look for some elk, hopefully find some. It's a little windy, so bugles might be hard to hear this morning, but we'll go to where we can see. A whole bunch. Yeah, I think the bigger bull's over here. We can see that big herd with the really nice bull from last night. With that many elk, there's bound to be some satellites too, hopefully. So, can't find anything close. We're gonna go after the only elk we see, which happen to be way the heck over there. I have a feeling, it being a Saturday, that we won't be the only people that get on them. It's really not that far from the trail. That is a very nice bull. That thing's a giant. Oh, 5 point. If this wind stays going this way, and we can get in those green trees, got a shot. So there's a lot of deadfall and semi-open, terrain for them to see us in. think that got penetration. I tried to shoot him again though. I think it got through the shoulder. That first one hit him in the gut. God. I tried to take my time and I still screwed it up.
The bull was within range for so long, and I was at full draw long enough to just feel calm. But as I released that arrow, I immediately knew I messed up.
It was 66 yards and I hit him in the shoulder. It looked like it went in though. God, I told myself, I was just saying, calm down, make a good shot, calm down, make a good shot.
I was lucky I had Corey there to calm me down. Knowing the first shot wasn't good, I was extremely tempted to run in and try to shoot him again. But I wasn't acting rational. I needed to calm down and wait.
It's been a little over 3 hours, and I hope I'm not making a mistake, but the wind's good going uphill. We're gonna sneak in there really carefully. If he needs another arrow, give him another arrow. Hopefully he's dead. And that's the other thing, it's getting really warm. So if he is dead, I wanna get started processing him. He's dead right there. He's been dead the whole time. He only went 3 steps after we last saw him. The second shot actually doesn't look as bad anymore. The first shot was horrible. Oh, we gotta get processing. Woo. Thanks, Corey.
As much as I want to, I don't know if I'll ever get over my panic of shooting at animals. I never have issues shooting at targets, but with animals, I lose my cool. My heart rate is out of control, I shake, and all my practice seems to go out the window. I am very lucky and fortunate that he stopped, especially long enough for me to get another range and another shot. I got very lucky. Even though Beau wasn't with me when I killed it, this was no doubt a teamwork bull. It was a combination of all of the things that we did together that led to the bull laying on the ground. I can't express my gratitude towards Beau enough. The amount of work he does is crazy.
Whatever.
Everything that went into the moment of those llamas packing out this bull, it's a lot. And I will forever be grateful to Beau Baty, his family, and Wilderness Ridge Trail llamas.